wanted to have a partnership that would bring us some of the best students that we know of as people who might consider coming to join us here on Cape Cod. One of the benefits of the University of Massachusetts students that we know of and knew before we had the affiliation is that many, if not most, of those students are Massachusetts residents. And we know that people who train in an area, and especially if they train in the area they grew up in, are likely to stay in that area. We're a community hospital that has a very high volume of cases and has a great ability to expose medical students to a wide variety of acuity of care and illness.
UMass is the tertiary care. It's a big hospital, but it's just one place that you could work in the future, right? So part of third year is figuring out what you want to do with the rest of your life. And part of that is figuring out where you want to practice. So you could be at a tertiary care hospital, you could have all these major traumas, or you could be out in the community, and I've never worked in the community.
I purposely chose Cape Cod Hospital, and the reason behind that was I was trying to get exposure to all different hospital types, so not just being at UMass. I thought that opportunity was too good to pass up. I know Cape Cod isn't that far, but it's completely different than Worcester, and so that in of itself, just getting out of this bubble where we go to med school, where we're studying, where we're expected to see students, and then being shifted to another environment that maybe you've only vacationed at, and then to see the other side, I think that just brought out the real human element of medicine.
There aren't residents floating around for most of the rotations. There will be residents on surgery, but for most of them it's just me directly working with the MD. So any teaching points are coming right to me. They're not going to the resident. Any hands-on experience that he's willing to kind of pass off to someone else, I get to tie the knots.
I find it kind of hard to believe that anyone needs convincing to come here. It's a very welcoming community. The staff, the preceptors, the other students, it's kind of like you're in a small, happy bubble.
I hope they get a good experience with Cape Cod and an appreciation for the ability to practice high quality, tertiary level service in a community setting.